The Semrush keyword overview tool is a great way to get a bird's eye view of what's happening not only with a specific keyword but all the related keywords and all sorts of different information. So let's dive into things here. If you don't already have a Semrush account, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up for a free trial. That way you can test out all these paid features and make sure that this is something you want to use long term. But once you have your Semrush account set up, you can come over to the keyword overview tab on the left here, which is in the SEO drop-down section. Once you're there, you'll want to enter a keyword that you want to get the overview for. You can choose a location as well and a language and all that. Click search. That's going to bring you to a page that looks like this. And so this is keto diet. That's the term that we're looking at here. This term in the US gets about 250,000 searches a month on Google. It also has a keyword difficulty of 100%. And essentially what that means is that it's going to be extremely difficult to rank organically on Google for this keyword. And that's because the competitors for this keyword have a lot of authority built up through lots of backlinks, which is predominantly how this metric is calculated. You can kind of hover over this to see more about how all that works. But needless to say, this is going to be a very difficult keyword to rank for, and that's partly because it's so broad. Just keto diet. I mean, somebody might not even know what the keto diet is, and they might just want to know what the definition of the keto diet is. So you're going to have companies like Wikipedia and WebMD, and here's Wikipedia that's showing up at the top of the search results. And so those are companies or websites that are going to be really difficult to outrank. But that's really helpful information to know before you start doing SEO for a keyword, right? That's why this keyword overview is so helpful, because you can just pop keyword in here, know, all right, this is probably a keyword we're not going to be able to rank for. And then what you can do is look at the other keyword ideas that it gives you down below here. Find something that's a little bit more in the realm of rankability, like keto diet foods. That one might be a little easier. And start going after ranking for that term. We also have a breakdown of the volume across all of the countries that are getting volume for this term. And it looks like it's primarily the United States, but it's pretty big in the UK. India as well, which is kind of interesting, and a bunch of other countries. And then we can see the intent, so navigational. If somebody's looking for the keto diet, they're trying to get to somewhere, apparently. That's what this tool thinks. And then we can see the volume of, so in January, everybody's going after the new diet, new year, new me, woo! And then by December, nobody's really interested in the keto diet anymore. And I shouldn't say that. It drops by about half. So really good information to know if we're trying to run some campaigns on this keyword at specific times. And then if you want to run Google ads, you can see how that would all look over here. So there's 5 ads that are appearing, and there's low competition and fairly low cost per click. Take that for what you will. I won't go into all the details of how Google Ads works in this video. But as I was showing you before, this next section here is extremely helpful for tangentially talking about this keyword that you want to rank for or are interested in promoting or advertising on, right? So if you want, you can click on and view all of the keyword ideas that are related to the keto diet, which can be very helpful if you're looking for like longer tail keywords that have a lower keyword density, which you can just sort through here. Like maybe we want some that are going to be possible to rank for that are related to the keto diet, like keto diet plan free PDF, things like that. Keto diet chicken recipes, that might be a good one. We could come up with some good recipes, make a whole blog post about it, get ranked, get some traffic that way, instead of trying to go after the main keto diet term, which is going to be very difficult to rank for, right? A little breakdown of the clusterings here. You can expand that out as well. And then I already showed you this briefly, but this is the search engine results page analysis, meaning like when somebody does a search for this keyword on Google, what's actually happening on the first page of Google, or Google in general, because there's 269 million results that show up for that keyword. So when somebody searches keto diet, Google's finding 269 million results in its index, and then it's going to tell us what search engine result page features are going to be shown. So there's a knowledge panel, which is going to look like this here. It's just a panel that kind of pulls some text in from Wikipedia and shows it right on Google. There's also the People Also Ask section, so we can expand that and see what companies are showing up in the People Also Ask section. We can see the authority score of these websites, how many referring domains, backlinks, the search traffic they're getting, the keywords they're ranking for from these specific URLs. Lots of helpful information here. So that's a breakdown of the search engine results page. You can view this in more detail, export this if you want to break it down bit by bit, kind of get a better understanding of what's going on with the ads here as well. And that's basically the keyword overview feature in a nutshell. Now, I'm not going to go into every single element in full depth, but I hope you did find this video helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. You can just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there. If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade at one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours, and all for less than 50 bucks. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.